Hello, this video is for Libra. Libra, this is your April 2021. So, okay. Now, Libra. Of course, the coffee pot goes off as I speak. So, Libra, yours is a little bit different than everybody else's. So, Libra, your card that is coming up, first of all, is the word travel. So, Libra, good news for you in the month of April. There is going to be an offer or an opportunity for you to be able to do some type of traveling, to get away, take a break, to go somewhere. I also feel like there is going to be something that is pretty much along the lines of water. There's definitely something, maybe even with mountains. For some of you, you may be deciding to take a trip to something like SC, so South Carolina. For some of you, it could be NC, North Carolina. For a lot of you, though, S is a very important word for Libras. S. So I don't know where that is. I don't know if it's Syracuse. I don't know if that's just south of where you are, south of the border. I don't know. But the word that begins with the letter S seems really important. Whether it's just where the sun is, S. Whether it's where there is a sanctuary. Whether it's where there is something special, a place that you visited before. Okay, but it is also about sensual and sensuality. There is something very strong for Libras. The reason that you're going and doing this traveling has something to do with love and has something to do with sensualness, or you know what I mean? Anyway, let's change the subject. Okay, next up for Libra. So Libra, family issues are the thing that takes priority here right now for you, Libra. And it feels like with the Eight of Wands, what it means is that there's just a lot going on. It doesn't mean there's a lot of bad things. It doesn't mean that at all. But what it does mean is there's a lot going on for Libras in the month of April. There's things that might be up and down. There's things that you'll want to control, but you can't. There's things that, may just happen out of a fluke kind of thing. And you know what? You'll just deal with it. It's like, you know what? Whatever, because I just feel like Libras are going to have a really good, kind of like kiss my ass kind of feeling in the month of April. And yeah, there you go. So that's exactly what it's talking about, because there's no reason for that to have moved. So what I'm talking about is during the month of April, as you've seen the cards just fall down. So what that's saying is that, something may come down. Something may not work. Something may not go completely right. But if you take that carefree attitude that you have, if you take that, whatever, we can fix it, or we can just get something different, or if they don't have this color, we can get that color, or if we're not having chicken tonight, we can have fish, or whatever the thing is that's going on, whatever the issue is, one person wants to get all dramatic about it, like, oh my God, we can't do this. And you'll be like, you know what? It really ain't that serious. Hun, we could just do this. We could just do that. We could just fix it. It's really not that big a deal. We could go to Burger King. We could go to McDonald's. We could go to wherever. We could call Uber Eats. We could have something delivered. We could have pizza. Hell. So whatever it is that goes on, no matter what, Libras, you're going to be able to balance it out, because that's what you do. Libras, you balance it out. For some of you, not really knowing if you're a true Libra, if you're a Libra sun, a Libra moon, a Libra rising, if you're having doubts about that, let me just tell you that the energy that comes through, if you even got the word Libra coming out of your mouth, or if you're not even a Libra, you could be a Gemini, you could be an Aquarius, you could be a Scorpio. But if something about the word Libra is making sense to you right now, watch this video. Watch this video. Because I'm also going to show you guys on another video, real quick, I'm going to tell you, not to interrupt Libra's video, but I can put up many different signs. You may not be that particular sign. You might not even be a sun, moon, or rising. But I will tell you, there's a reason that you're going to watch that video, and that is not a mistake. So trust me when I tell you, I am going to have a video about this real soon, and I'm going to do it live. So next card comes up for Libra. Sorry for the interruption. Again, when I spoke about travel, it was no joke. It was no joke. You see the King of Wands. You'll be going with someone. So if you are the male Libra, then you'll be going with the female. If you are the female Libra, you'll be going with the male. So I'm just telling you like that. There is travel coming. There is going to be news about it. You're also going to tell somebody about this. For some of you, you're a little bit nervous or hesitant about this travel. It may not be because of the person. It may not be because of the place. But it may be because of the events in this world today. So you'll want to use caution. That's all. Just caution. Make good decisions when you are away, when you are in an unfamiliar area. Search the newspapers for things and activities that happened around that area for the time most recent to you of your trip, because you just want to make sure it's a safe place to be. Again, lots of energy in this world right now. So Libras, also, I see you sitting by pools. I see you sitting by water. I see your feet in the water. I see you also attempting to play with children or be around children. Please use extra caution with children and water. I'll say it again. Please use extra caution with children and water. Whether that's children in the bathtub, children walking and it's a wet floor and you've mopped, children in the ocean, children in the bay, children in the pool, children in a baby pool. I don't care if there's only 1 inch of water in there. It only takes 2 teaspoons of water to drown, or even 1 teaspoon of water to drown, especially for a child. The other thing is, a child in water for too long can be fine during the day and go to bed and die that night due to water logging. Yes, the water will drown their lungs while they're sleeping. So you do not leave a child in the water for a long period of time. The younger the child, the more dangerous that risk is. A lot of people aren't aware of it, but look it up. So that's what I'm hearing. So again, caution of children around water. Do not run and say, I'm just going to answer the door real quick and leave them in the tub. Don't you dare do that. Do not say, I'm going to just answer this phone real quick and they're fine. No, don't you do that. Swear on Jesus. I swear on Jesus, if you do that and I find out, I'm going to testify to the police and tell them I told you not to do that, but you did it anyway. I'm telling you, I don't play when it comes to children. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Take me serious or get off my channel. No joke here about children. So, back to the non-aggressive side of me. King of Swords comes up. So this is somebody who wants to point out what destination they would like to take you on, where they would like to go, and why they would like to go there. For some of you, I do feel like you are dealing with, again, the Emperor. He's coming up in every reading today. Every single reading, no matter how many I shuffle these cards, he's coming up. So this is the person who at least thinks they're in charge. You may be the type of person who just allows them to think they're in charge, male or female. But you may be the one who's just allowing them to think, yeah, you're the boss. Yeah, you're the boss. Yeah, you got it right. No, we know how to trick that. We know how to manipulate that. We know how to get around that. We know how to let them think what they want to think, but we know the truth. I, too, speaking as a true Libra. The next card that comes up for you guys is, in fact, the Page of Pentacles. So I love the Page of Pentacles because this is a person who does have money, but they're not sure how much money they can spend. Or they act like they have to be very thrifty or careful with their money. This is somebody who will buy you nice things or will share things with you or buy things for you or for the both of you. However, they still kind of act like they pinched their pennies a little bit. But at the end of the day, they still will give you or treat you the way you want to be treated. Now, for a lot of you Libras, you have dealt with somebody in the past who has not quite made you feel so good. Now, this is not a partner. This is not a partner. This is somebody who either is a acquaintance, a coworker, a neighbor, a friend. This is somebody who maybe came in your life and then they went out. This is somebody from your past. I'm going back 2-3 years. This is somebody who you thought you got rid of. This is somebody who you thought would leave you alone. This is somebody who you thought was finally done and over with. This is somebody who you thought you were safe from now. This person is looking for you. This person is trying to find you. This person wants to communicate to you. This person had 2 different people that they were taking advantage of, and it feels like that could have been their parents or their mother and grandmother or their father and grandfather. Whichever way that works. I don't know what that's about. But this person from your past, from 2 or more years ago, this person you thought you got rid of, this person you were glad to get out of your life, is coming back looking for you. This person took care of 2 people, either a mother and a grandmother or a father and a grandfather. Either way, it was either 2 women or 2 men that they took care of. May not have been at the same time, but it could have been one right after the other. So first they took care of the grandparent, and then they took care of the actual parent. Whoever that is, that person is coming back around, and this person is the one that is going to make you feel a little bit nervous, a little bit edgy. Now your mind is getting very curious. Now you're wondering what the hell's going on. What in the world could this person possibly want? This person has been doing some searching. This person has been asking around, trying to find you. This person is trying to dig and dig, but they haven't been successful yet to find you. I feel like, you know what, you're going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to wait for you. Because if you decide to come, I've got something for you. So this person is not going to so much scare you as they are going to piss you off. Because now I see, at first you're starting to think, okay, wow, what's happening? Why are they coming toward me? What do they want? They've taken enough from me. They've lied. They've abused me. They've used me. They cheated me out of things. They played games with my mind. They really treated me rotten. I would never let this person back in. What the hell do they want? And your mind starts thinking. And then you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. But if this person shows up, and God forbid they show up at my door, I'll be ready for them. And this here may not necessarily be a broom, although you might beat them with a broomstick, but it could be a shotgun. That's what I see. I see a bigger gun. So be careful with what you're doing. Make sure they're inside your house before you shoot. Anyway, next card that comes up is the Three of Cups. So I do feel like there is a celebration coming up in the family, whether it's a birthday party, an anniversary, whether it's a gathering. Hey, it could be Easter. There's something coming up where there's going to be people around. There's going to be people happy, people enjoying, people having a couple drinks. Pour the wine. Hell, let everybody have a good time. I feel like there's a lot of balance coming in from this visit, from this journey, from this thing going on here, from everybody getting together. But I also feel like there might be one person that might feel a little defensive or feel a little bit left out. But that person is not able to come, or not welcome to come, or not allowed to come. So too bad if they're feeling left out, feeling like they have to defend themselves, feeling like, you know, but they'll be fine. They'll be drinking. They'll be having a good time themselves, and they'll forget all about it. For some of you, you don't want to have to get overwhelmed about a situation, nor do you want to get overwhelmed about everybody coming. So ask everybody to bring something to make the load a little bit lighter. I also feel like here with the High Priestess, as some of you are definitely getting into your intuition a whole lot more in the month of April. I also feel like you're going to find out that there is another gift that you have. This gift has to do something with smell. And I don't know what that means, but you're going to smell the truth or you're going to smell the lie. You're going to know the difference. You're also going to be able to smell death. And I don't mean to scare you, but you are going to be able to smell death. And what that means is not so much death as in somebody dying, not as somebody dying, but you're going to be able to smell death, meaning you're going to be able to smell endings. You're going to know when something gets real riled up and then when it's going to calm down. So maybe I shouldn't have said the word death because it's a little confusing if you don't get where my head is. But what I'm saying is that when there's an argument or there's a fight or there's a problem, you're going to be able to look at the situation and know that, you know what, in 3 days, that'll be all done with. You're going to be able to look at it and say, you know what, within 24 hours, that'll be over with. You're going to be able to see that this is worth worrying about and this isn't worth worrying about. So that's what I'm talking about. So don't actually mean smell death as in somebody's dead. I don't mean that. So please don't misunderstand me. The last card that comes up for you is the Magician card. So you are going to be able to create all kind of energies. You're going to be able to create all kind of magical things that are going to happen within your month of April. You're going to have things so great that children are going to be happy. Kids are going to be happy. Grandchildren are going to be happy. Sisters, brothers, neighbors, everybody is going to feel just very peaceful around you and feel like, you know what, you're such a good soul. You're just trying to help. You're always doing something for other people. And I also feel like you're making Easter baskets for several children. So I don't know who's doing that, but I see you making several different Easter baskets for several children so that when they arrive or when they come visit, you will have something for them. And I feel like each one will have its own special gift in the middle, whether that's a truck for a little boy or a Barbie for a little girl or a baby doll for a baby, whatever, or a teddy bear for somebody, whatever it is, even a box of dog treats for the dog. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're going to do something really special. Now, this could be for grandchildren or this could be for your own children. And just saying, you know what, this year, I'm going to let my kids, even though they're adults, I'm going to let them be kids again. And I'm going to make them their own special Easter basket just so they know that I really miss those times when they were little. And I want to go back and reminisce on that. So I feel like this is a month that's going to be very much about reminiscing, also enjoying people in your lives, also enjoying your love of your family and friends close by. And I also feel like April is just going to be a very stress-free month. Things that you've done, things that you've prepared, things that you've created are now working out in your favor. So please know that whatever you've done, Libra, whatever you've done in the past that has worked out very well now, somebody is also going to be helping, and somehow, some way, somebody's going to hand you money. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I heard. Where love and relationships are concerned for the month of April, there is travel, there is peaceness, there is happiness, there is also love, intimacy, and there's protection. So stay safe and enjoy your April, Libra.